What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more Mono Green Tron. I got a Jegantha build running right now. So go ahead, declare the companion, and look at the opening hand. That is Power Plant, Mine, Double Expedition Map, and 2 threats. We will keep that. We are on the draw, so we're going to be a little slower against another Tron deck. Wow, this is a lot of Tron. Alright, well, provided they don't have Karn Liberated, we're in a good spot. I've just played Tron twice in a row. All right. Yep. That's turn 3 Tron. If they have the Karn Liberated, we're in a bit of trouble. Unless we can draw a backup Tron land. We do not. All right. So we play our own power plant. They're going to crack their expedition map, grabbing the mine. If they have Karn, it's over. If they don't, we could theoretically, if they don't, we come out on top with our Karn. Unless they have a backup Tron land and draw Karn. Yep, having Tron first is pretty powerful. And it is Ugin the Ineffable. Awesome. Is this Eldrazi Tron? No, because they played the Expedition. Well, no, that's still, that could be, yeah, this could be Eldrazi Tron. It is Eldrazi Tron. Alright, so with Karn Great Creator being our biggest threat, yeah, I think we do a little bit of the sacrificial play here to cut their mana. We'll sacrifice Karn Liberated. Alright, they're going to take out the Karn. So that's a 1-for-1. Do they have a second Ugin here? No, they have a Thought-Knot Seer. Well, we do have a double Karn Great Creator, so we'll see what they want to take out of our hand. Probably the Golos. Oh, they're going to take 1 Karn. Interesting. Do they have a second Thought-Knot Seer? They do have a second Thought-Knot Seer. Well, Wurmcoil Engine is a nice find. We will Sylvan Scrying, grabbing an extra tower. Run out the Wurmcoil Engine, run out an Expedition Map. That puts us in a good spot to survive their board state, unless they play a Karn Great Creator, so knocking on wood they don't play a Karn Great Creator. Two cards in hand. They know what they are. So, if they have a Chalice, they could go for a massive Chalice. On 4 would be their highest, so but they've already taken 2 Concrete Creators out of play. I don't believe that'll be the move they go for. They could try and shut down our low drops. They're in a bit of a tricky situation here. I don't believe they attack in. Reality Smasher? That may force an attack. Well, we do need to be a little on defense here, because that is quite a bit of damage. We'll get the Golos out. We could get the Jegantha here. Or they're just going to scoop. All right. A little on the early side. Were they hoping to get rid of Tron? The Golos activations, I guess, are a little scary. But we will go to game 2. Pull out these Ugins. We'll take in the Warping Whale and the Spatial Contortion. Warping Whale doesn't really do much. I guess maybe Wilt's a little better here because it can get rid of a Chalice. Ugin's just a little bit more challenging given the fact that it does not have the same board wipe effect. This build actually doesn't run a lot of board wipes. It's a very trying to get creatures out type of build. So Ugin really is the only board wipe in the deck right now. No Oblivion Stone. I'm kind of just, I took a look at deck list on MTG Top 8 that were winning, and a lot of them are running the Wilts, and a lot of them were, well, not all of them. I'd say it was about 40% were doing the Jegantha combo. So I figured I'd give it a try. Good news is, with this being Eldrazi Tron, we do have a bit of a favorable matchup. Our big threats are just bigger than their big threats, with the exception of Concrete Creator. Concrete Creator just can decide the game. But they need a Tron hand into Concrete Creator. Otherwise, it's sometimes a little slow. Eldrazi Temple does not ramp out Concrete Creator. Can buy time, though. Warping Whale really wouldn't have done much the more I think about it. It can get rid of some things, but it puts a body on the field. I'd take it over... Well, do I take it over in this matchup? Spatial Contortion, definitely. In fact, I'm still thinking about throwing that in. But we will just have to see. I like Elvish Reclaimer in the Tron and Eldrazi Tron matchup because it is something that has to be answered. So if we get that out and they target one of our Tron lands, we can just go ahead and swap that Tron land for a new Tron land. It only works so long, so it only works about 4 times, or actually 3 times, assuming we haven't drawn any extra of that Tron land. But it can buy time and keep a game going. Alright, I wonder wonder if our opponent's having a little bit of internet issues, because this is taking a little bit of time. So yep. Just a bit of time. Do 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 do. There we go. Jegantha. Double power plant, forest, ancient stirrings, and wilt is a very easy mulligan. On top of not having Tron, that hand was very weak. 2 Chalice of the Void. I would like a non-one land hand, please. Okay, I'd take a one land hand over a no land hand. Wow. All right. We're trusting luck. Did our opponent get Tron again? Wow. This is going to be a rough game. Those 2 no land hands at the end, though. Ooh, it is Tron. Interesting choice. I'd really like to draw a Wilt here. Come on, Wilt. Nope. Alright, that's unfortunate. The Wilt would have been punishing. Unless they just happen to have Tron here. Is it natural Tron? Show me natural Tron. This mull to 2 is going to be challenging, but I could not keep 3 even if it was, I'm at no lands, it's just no lands. Hard casting a Matter Reshaper. We still have lands to play, but they are not Tron, so this is a slow game. Alright, they're going to have 5 mana here. Probably going to be a Thought-Knot Seer if I had to guess. Alright, not what we needed. Unless we can just top deck Tron, like Urza, Power Plant, Mine, we're in a bit of a pickle. Walking Ballista for 5. Yep. Alright, come on, show me the Wilt. We're going to scoop to that because they do actually have us dead next turn. They can deal... They just pump the Walking Ballista a little bit more. And it essentially doubles its damage. Alright, hopefully we can get a little bit better here. You know, something with at least 2 lands in it, preferably 2 Tron lands in an Expedition map, but I'm not going to be picky after that one. I do think a wilt would have punished them at least a little bit. It might have let us recover. And the cycling is pretty nice as well. Elvish Reclaimer would have been a very nice draw there too, because it would have let us turn those non-Tron lands into Tron lands. Yeah, it's going to take the full time, it looks like. Well, I hope everyone's having a good time playing Modern. If you're watching this far into the video, let me know. Comment something funny down. Comment Walking Ballista down in the comments if you made it this far. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. Declare Jegantha. Oh, another no-lander. Mulligan, come on, show me Tron lands. 1 Tron land. Oh. Did I break a mirror or something today? Again. This one at least has 2 lands, so we're going to keep. I think we're going to go like this. And go Tower, Chromatic, and hope we top deck a Tron land in the top 2. Alright, our opponent has got the aggro hand. Crack for green. Come on, show me power plant. You know what? I've never been happier to be wrong. I will take a mine. Three mana. Matter Reshaper. All right. We do get the power plant. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to play defensively. Worst case, we get Jegantha next turn. Actually, worst case we get, or best case we get something out of the sideboard. Probably an Ensnaring Bridge. Looking at the board state. We'll just control the matchup. What they really need is Thought Not Seer doesn't really help them. In fact, it just lowers the count of our hand, which is probably what their play was going to be. If they don't have another Eldrazi Temple, what they really need is Reality Smasher. Temple into Reality Smasher to deal the most damage to my Karn, limit my options. But I don't believe they have it. So they're working on the backup plan. Which Blast Zone is a decent backup plan. I don't have enough mana to activate it this turn. Do they just go ahead and swing? Likely, because it at least gets rid of my map. Is the map worth the sacrifice? I believe it is. Yep, there's the Thought-Knot Seer, and they get to take a Wilt out of my hand. Ooh, that's pretty good. And on their upkeep, they don't get that Eldrazi Temple. Their choices are they can put the counters towards Blast Zone is the only way they get to use that land. And it does stop them from having any chance of getting Reality Smasher out this turn, though Ghost Quarter is fairly effective. It will take us off Tron. But it doesn't stop us from starting to eat their lands. Do they attack? Yep. We will draw a card. Nice. And we will eat a land next turn. Unless they have Walking Ballista on. No, that doesn't do it because we have Concrete Curator on play. I'm just trying to think of ways they could get around that. Interesting. They're trying to bait us to the Worm or Ghost Quarter then? Our biggest threat is certainly the Blast Zone though. So we'll go ahead and take care of this. Eldrazi Temple, yes, they can get something big out, but we have a Wurmcoil. It's a decent blocker. They could theoretically kill the Karn. They are waiting to see what we do, though, from the look of it. All right. They just have nothing better to do with the mana, it looks like. Which, yeah, Tron decks, we don't interact on our opponent's turns. Oh, but tapping that Ghost Quarter was a mistake. Oh, that's a good find. Yeah, we want a better blocker, right? Actually, we may be able to do everything. Yeah, we can, in fact, play everything. If that's the case with 2 potential blockers, we'll just go ahead and start attacking their life. So if they have a Reality Smasher... Oh, they're going to scoop to that. All right. So if they had the Reality Smasher, they were going to have to tap the... Well, no, if they had the second Eldrazi Temple. So if they didn't have a second Eldrazi Temple, which is unlikely they didn't, so they would have played it already, then they would have had to have tapped the Ghost Quarter to play the Reality Smasher. We would have blocked... and likely had to sacrifice the Elvish Reclaimer, but then we could have gotten rid of the Ghost Quarter next turn, and Jegantha plus Reality Smasher would have just traded, which we would have been fine with. We would have kept the Wurmcoil up for blockers next turn, and I think that's how it would have gone down. Just to see, we would have found Chromatic, Ancient Stirrings into a Karn, so yeah, that was going to be likely game for him. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like or a comment down below. And if you got this far into it, consider subscribing and checking out the other content because you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Tectonic Edge here, signing out.